Assalamualaikum. Let us intro ourselves. My name is Nurul Fadlina binti Sarifuddin and my mention number is 01DP22F100C.
Nama saya Kanada Senana Lalaki Kumuru Barat, nombor matrik 01DP22F1010.
My name is Siti Naina binti Muhammad Nazri. My matrix number is 01DEP22F1020.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Razin Syadat bin Muhammad Razan. My matric card number is 01DEP22F1028.
Introduction of differentiation. Differentiation is used widely in solving problems, especially in engineering, medical, commerce, agriculture, and many other fields. When you find the rate of change of a quantity with respect to other quantity, you actually doing differentiation. Other name for differentiation is the derivative of the function.
Today, I want to present about example of application of differentiation in the real life. Okay, 1. Let's say I have 5 meters of steel. To make the control of the pipe that is a half round. We want to know how we could use the 5 meters of steel to create the mass and mount for frontal area. But we have the limitation that metal has to be the shape into 2 equal parts and 1 other part. Okay, they must be straight. We don't have the money to shape them any other way. We can only cut them. That's mean that's mean that the 2 equal part will make the angle with the other part. 2 from the part. What is the best angle to place that 2 equal pipe at? Okay, this problem came directly from the real world. Maybe some more limitation, but in the real world, it's all about efficiency, and that is why calculus is super important. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Today I'm going to explain how to solve equation G for x power of 3 minus 2x power of 2 minus 5x plus 1. First of all, we need to differentiate the numbers to find the expression for dy per dx. First, differentiate for x power of 3, we got 12x power of 2. Differentiate negative 2x power of 2, we got negative 4x. Differentiate negative 5x, we got negative 5. And differentiate 1, we got 0. We found the dy per dx, we have to factorize the dy per dx. So, factorize dy per dx, which is 12x power of 2 plus 4x minus 5. We got 6x minus 5 and 2x plus 1. Find the stationary point, which is dy per dx equals to 0. We have to use the number that we got from factorization just now. So, 6x minus 5 equals to 0. 6x equals to 5. X equals to 5 per 0. Next, 2x minus 1 equals to 0. 2x equals to negative 1. X equals to negative 1 per 2. Step, we have to substitute x equal to 5 per 6 into 1, which is 4x power of 3 minus 2x power of 2 minus 5x plus 1. We have to change the x into 5 per 6. So, 4 in bracket 5 per 6 power of 3 plus 2 in bracket 5 per 6 power of 2 minus 5 in bracket 5 per 6 plus 1. So the answer would be negative 121 per 54. So next, we have to substitute x equal to negative 1 per 2 in 1, which is 4x power of 3 minus 2x power of 2 minus 5x plus 1. So, 4 in bracket negative 1 per 2 power of 3 plus 2 in bracket negative 1 per 2 power of 2, negative 5 minus 5 in bracket negative 1 per 2 plus 1. You will get the answer 5 per 2. The stationary points that we got is 5 per 6 and negative 121 per 54 and negative 1 per 2 and 5 per 2. Test its second degree differentiation to find the minimum and maximum point. So, dy per dx equals to 12x power of 2 minus 4x minus 5. So, the answer would be 24x minus 4 for second degree differentiation. So, substitute x, which is 5 per 6, into d power of 2y per dx power of 2, or second degree differentiation that we got just now. So, substitute x into second degree differentiation, we got 24 in bracket 5 per 6 minus 4, we got 16. So, 16s are bigger than 0, so it's gonna be minimum point. Next, we are going to substitute x, which is negative 1 per 2, into second degree differentiation that we got just now. So, 24 in bracket negative 1 per 2 minus 4, we got negative 16, which is it's smaller than 0. So, it's going to be our maximum point for our graph. See, this is the curve that we got for the graph from our maximum point, minimum point, and the stationary points.
Selamat sejahtera kepada semua. Hari ini saya nak bentangkan soalan H, iaitu negative 4x power of 3 plus 4x squared plus 5x plus 1. First of all, we have to find the differential. So the formula for finding differential is dy dx equals to, the equation will be negative 12x squared plus 4x plus 5. So after that we have to factorize, so we'll be getting two equations. So the first equation will be negative 6x plus 5, the second equation will be 2x plus 1. So the next step will be stationary point. The formula will be dy over dx equals to 0. So we'll be getting both of the value of x. So the first x value will be 0.83 and the second value will be negative 0.5. After we get both of the x values, we'll be substitute the x value into the equation to find the y. So the y value will be 229 over 54 and the second y will be negative 1 over 2. Now we can substitute the value of x1, that is 5 over 6, into the equation of second degree differentiation, that is negative 24x plus 5. So we'll be getting negative 6 is smaller than 0. Then the x2 equals to negative 1 over 2. When we substitute the value into the equation, we'll be getting 16 bigger than 0. So this is how our graph looks like.
Summary. Differentiation is a method of finding the derivative of a function. Differentiation is a process in math where we find the instantaneous rate of change in a function based on one of its variables. The most common example is the rate change of displacement with respect to time, called velocity.